So I'm hoping the internet gods see this to help blow this up, because this is some bullshit right here. So my father, older gentleman, been out of work now for about a year and a half, close to 2 years, due to medical issues. I mean, since I've been born, he's had at least, at a minimum, 4 or 5 open heart surgeries, but this has been an issue since the day he was born. Has had different cardiac issues. He's 99% pacer dependent. So in October of 2021, he filed for disability because a month or so prior to October, he ended up having a stroke. So naturally, you can't work at that point. So they file for disability, him and my mother. They didn't hear a thing from the state of Connecticut for a whole year. Nothing. Just silence. And they called multiple times, trying to get updates. What's going on? This and that. Nothing. So, mind you, this is a year. This is a year without any income coming in for my mother and my father. Which they obviously have bills to pay. Don't we all? After a whole fucking year. One whole year. 365 days. Probably plus or minus some. October 2022 hits. Denied. Didn't give them reason or anything, they just denied it. So naturally, that happens. Most states, the first time applying for disability, they'll deny it. Which, this is the first time he was on disability when I was much younger because of it, but that's neither here nor there. So, denied. So, okay, appeal it, figured, okay, they'll be fine. Negative, Ghost Rider. Let's now we get to February of 2023. The state of Connecticut sends another denial letter. Saying what? That they feel that this 57, I'm a horrible person because I don't remember my father's age, just later 50s-year-old man should be able to work and can go back to work, after having multiple heart issues, can barely do anything when exerting energy, or he's just completely wiped out. 99% pacer dependent, had a stroke, has spinal, I don't remember the spinal, but he had to have neck surgery because he has spinal issues. Oh, well, ASD, you name it, if it has to do with the cardiac system, or be quiet there, AC. But if it has to do with any of the important shit in your body, it don't operate right for him. So, and they're sitting there trying to say, no, he can still work. Yet there's some idiots in the state of Connecticut who's got plantar fasciitis, and I can't stand longer than 20 minutes, and they're getting full disability. And the kicker of all of this shit is they sent him to one of their doctors because they didn't want to take the word of my father's doctors, who have been doing this for years and are well-known doctors throughout the state of Connecticut. These are people who have done experimental surgeries on my father and now have done them to thousands upon millions of people in this fucking world because it was successful. They're not going to believe him. No, the state of Connecticut, let's send him to his doctor. Okay, we'll send him to the state of Connecticut's doctor, and even their doctor said, yeah, my dude, you got more than enough here. But they sit on it and don't do anything, and then they give it to another doctor who hasn't seen my father ever, has never done a workup on him, has never seen his face, not even talked to him on the phone, say, oh yeah, no, I think he could work. So they were just waiting for an answer that they wanted before giving him anything that he needed. So the one thing I want to know to that doctor is, if somebody said they had a back injury, would you just go ahead and prescribe them Oxycontin without seeing them, doing a workup on them, or anything like that? Or would you just say, oh yeah, here you go? Or just go, nah, bullshit, you don't have a back injury, when they legitimately could have one? Is that how doctors operate nowadays? Because obviously they do, through the state of Connecticut. These are just some of the reasons why thousands upon thousands of people are leaving the state of Connecticut every week. because they don't do anything for the people that live in that state. If you're a politician there, they do what's going to benefit them, and they don't give a fuck about any of their constituents. Y'all gotta do something about this, because not even the damn senator's office did anything for my father when he called. Because now my parents are struggling because my father has gone a year and a half without an income because he is disabled. Because believe me, if this man could work, he would. He goes insane. Y'all do better. Pieces of crap.